Okay, so hello to anyone else watching this lesson video. This is the lesson for the outdoor day theme from the Ultimate Turnabout Season 4 soundtrack, and it sounds like this. So, as you can see, most of it's the same chord shapes, as it were, nothing crazy. It starts out with this ninth fret of the A string with your index finger, 11th fret of the D string with your middle finger, and then with your pinky, the 13th fret on the G string, so that it has this kind of like standard power chord, but you bring the last note, which should be the octave, up a whole step, right? And then when playing that, after like 2 hits and 2 chugs, or 2 scratches, or however you want to play it, you move the pinky up, you just slide it up 1 fret to the 14th on the G, and then do the same 2 hits, 2 chugs. And then 2 hits again, before you go to the standard E power chord, which would be 7th on the A, 9th on the D, and 9 on the G. And then 1, and then 2 hits. And then bring that shape down 2 frets, so the 5, 7, 7, A, D, G. But then you palm mute the 5 on the A, because now your middle finger will be behind, 1 fret behind your pinky on the G string. And that's going to be how you get this little... So very quickly you would kind of scrape along the strings like this. Kind of like an arpeggio way, right? Like, but instead of sweep picking like that, you would come across and basically take your pinky off the G string so that your middle finger can be there. So it has this. So you go. So you come across 5 on the A, 7 on the D, 6 on the G, and you'll do a hammer-on pull-off with your pinky, and then pull back upstrokes to the first 2 notes. So then altogether, obviously, it goes. And then it hangs clean. And then there's that first solo, which goes over basically that same exact riff, but in a bit of a, with a lowered volume and neck pickup, I believe. And it's just a variation on that. Majority of the song is that same exact part. Edit. Whoosh. Yeah. Anyways, the only part that really changes past that part is where it becomes all just 2-string power chords, which is where your index finger and ring finger, or pinky if you need to stretch your fingers out, are 2 frets apart on 1 string apart. So the way I play it is that it goes to the, I'm going to say second, but when I say 2nd fret or all that, I'm not going to say like where the pinky is, because the pinkies should be in the exact same position all the time. So 2nd fret of the A string, so then 4 chugs and another hit before 4 and 5, and then slide down to the 2 on the E string. And this is the exception to the rule I said earlier, is that there's going to be hit, scratch, hit, and you kind of hit the 2 lowest strings open without going down to the E power chord. Instead of this, it actually goes. So And it goes 3 times. Before the 4th time, it goes. And you slide up to the 7th on the A, which is the E, right? 4 chugs. And then 12 and 11 on the A. So that when you slide back down to the 9, it not only resolves, but returns to the original chord from the first notes of the song. So... And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the whole song. So, hope you liked the video.